Hi guys, I'm David with MediaUnlocked.net, and today we're going to be looking at the Stayblcam. Now, Stayblcam sent this out to us a few weeks ago, and we've been testing it out. Now, they did not pay us for this review, but I actually contacted them because I've been seeing this pop up on my Twitter feeds and my Facebook feeds all the time, and it looked really interesting. And I was like, I'd love to try this thing out. So I asked them if they'd send me one out. They were more than happy to, and here it is. So let's take a look inside the box. So the box just opens up like this, and here is your Stayblcam. It's pretty simple. There isn't a lot of moving parts. You do have a piece up here. We'll talk about that in a minute, but this is pretty much what you're going to get. Now, one thing to mention that we've noticed when using the Stayblcam, this really is more, I guess, marketed towards prosumers or people that don't do this type of Steadicam work professionally. Now, we've got full-on rigs here at Media Unlocked, so of course this is not going to do as nice of a steady shot as a actual Steadicam vest system. But this is really nice for under $100, and it's really simple to actually balance, therefore making it really easy to use for people that don't have a lot of video experience or just want something where they can get a nice steady shot, you know, like your soccer mom or your dad that wants to run around with his kid and get a really cool shot. So what can we connect to this? And it's kind of cool. It's kind of set up for phones, smaller cameras like your GoPros or one of these, like, you know, this is the EOS M1 camera right here. So this is kind of not a point and shoot. This is a nice little video camera here. And actually, hold on. And then we could screw in another camera. And so this is going to allow us to use this. And this thing's kind of really nice for the GoPro because there isn't a lot of high-end, or I guess not high-end, but there isn't really an option for Steadicams for something like a GoPro. So if you're trying to get a steadier shot, this is the whole setup right here. Now you do have the piece right here that sits on the top. Now this is great for putting your phone in. So what we would do is we just slide our phone into one of the grooves depending on, and you want to be careful, but the nice thing is, you know, as you're pushing it, you don't want to push in too hard and accidentally break your glass or something. So you need to figure out what groove fits best for your phone. But it's pretty snug and tight. As you can see, my phone is not sliding or falling out. So this is going to work great for anybody that may not have a camera, but guess what? Everyone's got a camera if you've got a smartphone these days. You've got a video camera or a photography camera. So now I can shoot 4K steadily with my iPhone 6s. So you do have two groups, one for a thicker phone and one for a thinner phone. The Apple's, you know, a little bit thinner, but it's really easy to set up. And I'm actually going to have my buddy Lee show you how we balance it. And then after that, we'll actually add in some footage so you guys can actually see what the actual footage from the GoPro, the EOS M1, and the smartphone, what it actually looks like. So you can get a real good idea if this is something you're interested in or not. Anyways, let's learn how to balance this thing.
Hey guys, I'm here with the Stayblcam. Go over balancing and a couple of the features and some of my impressions with it. It's nice and compact. It's all here. Comes right out of the box. Can easily go into a bag or, you know, throw it somewhere in the back of your car. What's included is this adapter here for phones. There are two different size slots for thicker phones and for thinner phones. They've got a good deal of this rubber kind of wedges in here, and they really lock into your phone. This iPhone 6s fits decently well in the larger slot, but you can actually kind of wedge it into the thin slot, and it is solid in there. It is not going to come out. I could run, jump, and probably even throw this, and that phone will not come out. If you're not going to use your phone on it, you can take off the phone adapter, and there is a simple 1/4-20 screw right there. That'll let you put on the shoe for your GoPro, or if you've got a mirrorless camera or some other kind of small action cam, that'll fit right on here. So going forward with the phone, little background first. I'm a licensed Steadicam owner-operator. I've got a big rig, can fly cameras up to 40 pounds, and I've been operating for 6 or 7 years now. So that's kind of where I'm coming from with this. This is a much more simplified version than even like a GlideCam 2000 or 4000 sled would be. There's a similar principle here. What you've basically got is a gimbal, 2 axes here, and that lets you get the dynamic balance that you need for this device. Stayblcam's recommended balancing procedure is to get horizontal balance first. So you just extend your top and bottom just a little bit and start figuring out, all right, we're heavy on that end, so I need to take my phone up more. Now we're heavy on that end. You can either bring the phone back in, or you can extend the ballast down there. And that's pretty good. From there, you're ready to shoot. The Steadicam grip on the sled is usually with 1 or 2 fingers kind of firmly around the top, and you're doing a lot of your control with your other fingers here. Couple of notes from me. I'm not a huge fan of the little rubber bands they've got around this. They do provide a nice grip, however, they're very loose. And if this comes off in the middle of shooting, it's not gonna be good. I've not had it with a sweaty hand yet, but I can't imagine that it's any better with that. The big thing that I've noticed as I've been walking around shooting with it, there's no, with the 1/4-20 screw, there's no adjustment for side to side or back and forth balance, which is obviously something you have on a larger sled style Steadicam. With the phone, with the adapter, you can obviously slide it back and forth. But with a GoPro, and especially with a mirrorless camera like the EOS M that I have, the weight is not evenly distributed. In the GoPro, a lot of your weight is actually on the back where the battery is. With my EOS M, the weight is all on the right side, where the battery is. So when I put it on, I don't have any adjustment except my up and down. So even if I get it balanced like this, it's going to lean one direction or the other. With a phone, obviously I don't have to worry about that. I can scooch it in and out of the adapter, and I get a great feel with that. So I would highly recommend this for phones. It's a very nice little thing to have. If you don't want to be holding your phone constantly and maybe getting your fingers in the shot or whatever, this gets it out away from you, lets you have a little bit more control over it. You can get up higher. Another neat thing is if you don't want to use it as a Stayblcam, you can just take it out to the full extension. That's about 3 feet, and you can totally just use it to get a high angle shot. I'll let you see that there on the close-up. And it collapses back down really nicely. I've got some sample footage we're going to show, I think, in another video. But generally, again, like I said, I would recommend this for phones, definitely. For GoPros and for mirrorless cameras, it's a little bit of a stretch. There are some not GoPro action style cameras that might be a little bit better balanced, and those might do better on this device. Also the GoPro Hero Session, which I think is much more center weighted, that might do a little bit better on the Stayblcam as well. But for $75, this is a really good piece of kit to have if you're doing a lot of phone shooting and you really want to add just a little bit of stabilization without sacrificing any kind of image quality. Walking around with the Stayblcam, my GoPro Hero 4, and just gonna kind of give you some sample footage here, maybe give you some feedback, let you know what I'm thinking. One of the issues that I noticed because of the lack of a back and forth adjustment, GoPro is a little bit rear heavy, so this Stayblcam is actually leaning backwards, which is working well for me right now, where I'm holding it out in front of me. I want it to be looking up at me, but what this means if I turn it around is that I don't have control over it. It's kind of giving me exactly what I want. I'm having to do a lot more work with my fingers to control where it's going. So take a look at this next footage, see what you think. That's right, that's Dada's car.
Okay guys, so I hope that was an interesting review for you. For all you people out there, this may be an interesting purchase for you if you're looking for a cheaper Steadicam option, especially for people that are into shooting with their phones. You know, this is not necessarily for someone that is a professional shooter. This can work for any person. As Lee mentioned, this would be great for skateboarders or any of those fast action type sports, kind of like skateboarding, BMX, rollerblading, that kind of stuff. It'd be really good for that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the footage. Feel free to hit us up on Facebook at Media Unlocked. Feel free to like us there. And of course, as always, we're going to add a link at the end of this video that will take you to Amazon, and you can actually purchase the Stayblcam if you'd like. Plus, we get a little commission from that, and that does really help us out here at Media Unlocked, keeping us making more videos. You guys have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Hey guys, if you'd like to check out our website where we have all kinds of fun and exciting blogs, videos, and extra information that isn't on our YouTube page, click right here. If you'd like to talk to us or contact us and kind of take a look at all the different stuff that we have going on, we've kind of funneled it all through our Facebook. You can hit our Facebook page right here and follow us or like us. Now, if you like to look at cool pictures and behind the scenes stuff, we do that on Instagram right here. So go on and follow us on Instagram. And of course, we got our cute little bird right here, Mr. Twitter, and you can follow us as we do our short tweets.